Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today, we are going to be learning AI copywriting just as we have it on the screen. How are you doing, everyone listening to me right now? Put it in the comment section. How are you doing? Can you hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know you can hear me loud and clear. Welcome. I'm so delighted to have you on board again. It's going to be an amazing time where I'm going to be taking you on a journey. These things I'm going to be teaching you today will really, really bless your life because it's going to be full practical. I just hope that you're going to be very, very humble enough to listen to everything I'm going to be saying and not just be a listener, but be a hearer and be an implementer of everything I'll be telling you today. So, welcome everyone. It's so good to have every one of you on board again. I can see some of my friends in the comment section. If you have anybody that is supposed to be here, you can invite them. Just tell them that we are live. We are live. We are live. Now, yesterday we talked about yesterday. Who can remember what we talked about? Okay, that was day one. So we talked about the general concept of copywriting, where I told you what copywriting is. I told you about how copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages, and the aim of all those things is to use it towards sell, is to use it to sell. Just by crafting compelling words, you can use it to sell. So today we are going to be going into AI. Now, many of us, I'm sure many of us have forgotten what yesterday's class was all about. So I'm just going to do a brief session, a recap. So we talked about copywriting, where I told you that if your product is the best in the world, but you don't have a strong marketing message that can captivate people to take action, guess what will happen? People will clap for your product, but people will walk away. Why in the space of selling online, what wins is not the best product, it is the best marketed product. Now, some of you that are doing affiliate marketing, some of you that even have skills, the best skills in the world, the reason why you're not making money from those skills, heavy money, is because you don't market yourself well. And even if you're marketing, you're not marketing in a way that is appealing to the people that can buy your products and services. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't just see copywriting as one online skill. Copywriting is a life skill that you use towards if you have a business. It's used for creating content. It's used to talk to people. It's used as a seminar. You can use it as anywhere. Who knows whether I'm even using copywriting to teach this class? So that is exactly what copywriting is. And today we are going to be learning AI copywriting. Basically, some of the things I'm going to be teaching you today is just centered around AI. I'm going to teach you how to use real tools, real examples, real results. I'm going to be showing you the proven framework that can help you, write copies that convert and produce results that pay. Now, many of you be thinking, Boss Uzi, this copywriting we've been doing since, where is the implement? Where, how does it really make money? Do people really make money from copywriting? Um, Many people that ask this question, I understand where you're coming from. The internet space is so saturated with a lot of people just telling you to go and learn a skill, right? And sometimes you don't even know whether the skill you're learning is the one that can actually pay you money. But I'm here to tell you that regardless of regardless of any skill you learn in the world, if you don't know how to sell, if you don't know how to sell, if you don't know how to sell, that skill is useless. So now, what is copywriting? Copywriting is the act of using your words to sell your skills, to sell your product, and you sell your service. So if you're asking, bosses, is this copywriting really going to pay me? Then ask yourself, if I don't have the skill to sell my product or services, how will I make money? So that is it. But aside from that, I'm also going to be showing you some online jobs that you can get even as a copywriter, right? I'm going to be showing you how to land, copywriting jobs. I believe I'll just do a very, very brief, a brief tutorial. I'll just show you one or two things about how you can just land some of the jobs online. So if you can see my screen, this is my Upwork account. This is Upwork. Upwork is a place where you get job, where you can land good jobs. You understand? So right now, this Upwork account is just there. We are going to be looking for what copywriting jobs. So you can see this copywriting job. Okay, this one is in Germany, but you can still work. You can still work with it. Now, for us, we're going up and down. You can see this one, direct response e-com copywriter. Yes, there's even something I'm supposed to teach you guys today, the types of what copywriting. So now let me even show you what is possible with copywriting. So I'm just going to go over to the search bar and search copywriting jobs. I'll just write copywriting. When I search copywriting, I'll just see the available, recent jobs that is available. Now, this person is looking for a content writer for a language app. And as a copywriter, like I told you, there are different types of copywriting. There's content copywriting. So you can see this job also includes somebody that is skilled in what's copywriting. So you can see, copy, and they are willing to pay you, $10 to $20 per hour. Now let's leave this job. Let's find other job. You can see this one, direct copywriter. This person is willing to pay you from 5 to what $15 per hour. Script writer needed, this person is willing to pay you from $15 to what $35 per hour. Seeking original SEO blog writers is also a copywriting job, and this person is willing to pay you as high as, I don't know, Sha, but it's going to be a high job because this person is a 5-star rating person and this person knows how to pay. He has spent over $2,000 online and the person knows how to pay. So this is another place. This is a platform where you can get job. You can scroll from page 1 to page 5, or you can even, now what we are going to be learning today, we are going to be learning AI copywriting. So if I even search AI copywriting in the comment section, let me see whether we can get some jobs. You can see lead generation specialist and direct response copywriter. This person wants to pay you what 25 to what $30 for this job, and this job was posted 10 hours ago. This person has spent some money and is verified. You can also see this person is looking for a long-term plus copywriting VA, virtual assistant for coaching business. This is even the one I'm supposed to apply for myself, because I think if I apply it for myself, I can land it and give one of my students and they will do it well, because I have a lot of great students. So you can see this job is a job that when you get a particular job like this, you can be paid for 5 months, 6 months, and you wouldn't really need to look for a job. This person is a verified person with 5 stars, so it's an original job. You can also see conversion copywriter slash funnel strategies. So these are the kind of opportunities that are available. I don't want to blow your mind with some of all these things that are available online. You understand? There's a lot that you can gain as a word copywriter. All you just need to do is to have an open mind, have an open mind that is going to work for you, and it will work for you. So today I'm going to be continuing from yesterday's class so that we can just, hit the nail on the head. I'm going to be continuing from yesterday's class so we can just hit the nail on the head and just, fly. So I'm going to be sharing. Should I share my screen? Now, let me just continue from yesterday's class. Then we just, get straight to the business of today. All right. So I'm going to be sharing this particular thing that we did yesterday, this same book. Now, if you have not downloaded this book, then you can still download it. This book, Copywriting in 3 Minutes. Oh, sorry guys, I was just flying. I did not even take time to greet my people. So, in my people in the comment section, I'm greeting you. Christy, good evening. Good evening, everyone. Favor, Hannah, how you doing? Thompson, Ogidi, Adeze, good evening. Christy again, Alonso, Paul, my guy. Every other person that is in the comment section, you know, yes, I'm just greeting everyone. I like today, I'm not even interested in wasting so much time. I just want to hit the nail on the head and fly. But give me the opportunity to just remind the people in the group that we have started. Give me the opportunity to remind the people in the group that we have started. All right, just 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me just remind the people that we have started. So, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I even want to even tell you about this copywriting thing is that, a lot of people think that a lot of people think that when they learn copywriting, they need to start getting clients online. Copywriting is not just all about getting clients online. Copywriting is about using the skill towards make money for yourself. It's about using the skill to make money for yourself. And don't just put your hope on your skill. A skill cannot really A skill in its entirety is dependent on a business model. A skill is going to be dependent on a business model to work. Now, now let me tell you something. Imagine you have a hole, you have shovel, you have pan, you have an axe, you have all these things that people use towards use in farm towards cultivate. You have all these things that people used to use towards cultivate in the farm. But guess what? After you have all those things that people used to use to cultivate, you don't have a seed. Are you going to make money? It's not possible. So copywriting is the tool, is the tool. The seed that you're going to plant in the ground is the business model. Do you understand? So now, how do you get the business model? First, you must have the tools. You must understand, you must understand the words, the skill first. You must understand how to use your hole. You must understand how to use your land. You must understand all these things before you start even thinking of the business. Because if you don't understand all these things, then you can almost not, make money. You can almost not cultivate your ground by yourself. You can almost not do some certain things by yourself. So that is the reason why the skill is very, very important. Or let's just say an example: you have a tanker for what that sells fuel. If you have a tanker that sells fuel, your tanker is so beautiful, but without having fuel inside your tanker that can supply fuel, it is going to be useless. So copywriting is that tanker. What you're going to use, what copywriting is, the tanker is a tanker. You as a driver, you're ready to move around to go and distribute your fuel. You understand? But it's going to be dependent for you to make money. It's going to be dependent on what you're carrying. Are you carrying fuel? What are you going to be trading in the marketplace? Do you understand? So that is what copywriting is. Very, very important. So everybody that is just joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, I've said a lot. I think some people just joined. I've said a lot already, but now let's just continue so that we can go straight into today's practical. Now, yesterday I talked about the introduction of copywriting, where I told you that copywriting is the act of selling, crafting compelling marketing messages that drives attention. Today I'm not going to be talking about that. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is the types of what copywriting. Types of copywriting. The first type of copywriting is called the SEO copywriting. Now, this copywriting is focused on creating content that ranks well in the search engine. Why still? And now, what does this mean? What does SEO copywriting mean? Search engine optimization. Now, maybe I have a blog. The people that will get job in these ones are the people that want to what? I hope you guys can see my screen, Sha. Now, imagine a blogger employs you, and the blogger told you that he or she wants to what, kindly help me write a content for my blog, and I want you to use SEO content writing or SEO copywriting, and it gives you what, some keywords. Maybe the blogger wants to write about affiliate marketing, and the blogger said use words like affiliate marketing, use words like make money online, use words like cash out, use words like $100, all those things. So when you're writing as a copywriter, in as much as you're writing to persuade, you're putting all those words inside the writing. You're putting affiliate marketing, you're putting content writing, you're putting $1,000 and all these things. So that is what SEO copywriting is. It means using specific keywords to write a copy, just mixing the keyword together. Now, sales copywriting, this one is just aimed toward persuade a reader to what, make a purchase. Temu use this one. All this Oraimo, all this your normal this thing, they use this one, and all these your course sellers, people that are selling YouTube automation, all these things, they use this type of what copywriting. It's called sales copywriting, and perhaps this is the one we are going to be doing today because it's one of the hardest. Content copywriting. What is content copywriting all about? Let me show you what content copywriting is all about. Content copywriting is the one that some of my students are currently even engaging in currently. Let me show you what content copywriting is all about. Content copywriting is just all about creating content using copywriting. You understand? Creating content with copywriting. So I'm going to just share my page right now. Creating content with copywriting. So if I click on my notification, you see some of my students tagging me. You can see this lady, this very very fine lady of my student. She was saying something, and see the things I was teaching you guys yesterday. See what she was saying. Most people don't ignore offers because they are expensive. They ignore them because they don't see enough value. One simple thing I've learned since I started learning copywriting is the importance of value customer. The importance of creating value customer can't ignore. You can see this lady was, you can see this is what they call what content copywriting. Creating value. What is content? Content is all about what creating value. You understand? You can see another of my students. This is what they call content was copywriting, the act of just creating content online, showcasing your copywriting skills. You can see another of my students. One common mistakes many beginner copywriter make is trying too hard to sound like an expert. You can see. So this is what content copywriting is. The aim of content copywriting is what to educate. You understand? And once people know that you're a content copywriting, they can pay you so much. They can pay you high so that you can come and write their blogs for them and all that. So now let's continue. Today I think today is like a full practical session, but I need to like touch all these things before I go to the practical. So this is content copywriting, which we've talked about. Now another one is direct response copywriting. Now, what is direct response copywriting? Direct response is designed to what elicits immediate response from the reader, such as clicking a link, making them fill a form. What is an example of direct response copywriting? Good. Let me show you one example of direct response copywriting. Now, when a person employs you for direct response copywriting, this is what they want to do. This is what they want you to do for them. They want you to create a system that immediately takes people to take a particular action, instantly. They don't want tomorrow, they want now. Create something that makes people will take specific action. Like right now, maybe some of you now, I employed some of you now to come and help me write a sales copy for my business. Now, this is my website, and this was probably the thing that brought many of you here, right? Am I right? Somebody say yes in the comment section. Seems like everybody is just coding this today. Please don't be cold, though. Is a lot. We are going to be doing a lot. So you can see this is what they called what direct response copywriting. And guess what? What is it all about? 5-day words copywriting challenge reviews how to sell online by crafting compelling marketing message without sounding desperate using high income skill called copywriting. This is what's a and guess what? The goal of this word copy is just for you to take action. You've already done the headline. This is the headline. Remember the headline we did yesterday? How to sell online by crafting compelling, marketing message. How to the formula we use, then how to what achieve a desired result, without sounding using, this is a specific copywriting formula I use. It's an advanced copywriting headline formula I use. Then immediately, I am just telling you what join the challenge right now by clicking the link. If I click this link, it will take me straight to WhatsApp. You can see after I finish again, you come here, you see the timer, you see another details again, another details talking about what you're going to get, then another link for you to join, and another thing. So content, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that direct response copywriting is designed to just make somebody take a very, very sharp action. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, now. And direct response copywriting start from your advertisements. How many of you saw that advertisement I dropped online? Maybe some months ago or yesterday, today, whenever you click the link. When I told you, if you're interested in if you're interested in learning copywriting today, click the link below so that you can join the copywriting masterclass. How many of you saw that video? That is called what direct response copywriting. Whether I'm speaking it out or whether I'm writing it out, as long as it mandates that you take a direct action immediately, then that is called direct response copywriting. Then another one is called what? Email copywriting. This one focuses on what? Writing compelling email campaign that nurtures your leads to drive conversion. So you can see all those leads, all those emails. Sometimes, I hope you guys can see my screen. Sometimes you guys, great guys, you guys are good. Network is just too bad today. Is it my own network or your own network? Me, I'm using great. I think I'm using very nice Dubai network. But I pray for you guys in the country. You will be better in Jesus' name. Okay, I'm in Nigeria. I'll not go wine. So, email copywriting. Sometimes when you join a training online, they will tell you to what go and join. You know, when you click, maybe they want to give you a free book. They'll when you click the link, you know, you're going to fill your emails and you're going to drop your email, and before they give you the book in your email, after they finish giving you your book, they'll start romancing you in your email and telling you that now that you've joined now that you've joined the training, would you like to learn something else? Now they'll give you the book, but they'll start doing another thing. They'll start marketing to you. So that is called what email marketing. And the goal is just to make you take a specific action. Do you understand? Next one is called the technical copywriting and blah blah blah. So, ladies and gentlemen, all these are very, very important. I just wanted to throw that light today so that you can pick what kind of copywriting you want to be. Now, copywriting also have niches. You understand? Copywriting also have niches. Copywriting has, and what is a niche? Niche is a specialized category. You can be a copywriter for a beauty niche. You can be a copywriter for a a course niche, like selling information products. You can be a copywriter for a software selling AI products. You can be a copywriter for different things. So copywriting also have different niche. So the understanding of copywriting and getting invested in it and specializing will take you so far. So today we are going to be learning AI copywriting. And why am I not learning manual normal copywriting? Why am I not? You say, Bossuhzi, we are learning AI. Why should we learn AI when we can just learn how to write normal copywriting? Now, AI has come to stay. There is no need to deceive ourselves. Your clients want you to use AI, but it's also good that you learn how to write normal copies with your own hands. But today we are going to be learning AI. I'm going to be showing you how to use the latest technologies in this world to write copies very, very fast. Now, we're just going to be going on a very, very short, presentation I have prepared, and this is what we are going to be learning today. Number one, we are going to be treating two frameworks today. The AIDA framework, which is a copywriting writing formula, and we are going to be treating the PAS framework. AIDA means, okay, you're going to see it here. So now, the biggest lie about AI, many people they tell you about AI is that AI does not write great copies. That is what many people will tell you. I can tell you categorically that don't anybody that is whining you, I will like that AI writing. Very, very good. Anybody that is telling you that AI cannot, anybody that is telling you that AI cannot write good copies have probably not used AI to write copies. I have written I have written a full copy by myself, and I have used AI as a copywriter for more than 5 years. And I can tell you that I am wowed every day. Another lie is that copywriters write great copies. uh That is some of the big lies. So, what is really AI? What is really AI? What is AI? Now, when it comes to AI partnership with you as a copywriter, AI is just like a junior copywriter. It's just like your boy. You're commanding him on what to do, but he's writing with heavy speed. Do you understand? He's writing with speed. He's writing with speed, and anything you tell your boy to do is going to do it. AI is just like your boy that graduated from Harvard, that has what a lot of knowledge. He's just doing it for you fast. So you don't need to stress yourself. Just give him the information. Professionals, I think I don't even need to, talk too much. So let's just go straight to the main work. Let's just go straight to the big work that we have for today. So I'm going to be using, I think today in the flyer, I said we're going to be using ChatGPT. Yes, we're going to be using ChatGPT. But before I use ChatGPT, I think I should take you on a journey towards, this. Today is just journey. Then we use after I finish taking you on small journeys, then we'll now use the remaining time to just write this copy. So now let me take you on a journey. Let me take you on a journey on how to on a book. This book I wrote, and this book is all about AI. This book is how to write sales letters. Now, before we start writing with AI, we need to understand what a sales letter is. You understand? We need to understand what sales letter is. So this book is called The Ultimate Guide Towards Sales Letter Writing, Sales Letter Copywriting, How to Write Persuasive Sales Letter that grab attention. And we are going to be using, and this book is just focusing on mastering two formulas. Number one, the AIDA and the PAS framework. What is the AIDA? It is the oldest, many of you can't see from the back, it is the oldest and the most effective copywriting framework ever created. Now, every successful advertisement, sales letter, or video sales letter, landing page, they use this formula. And how is this formula like? Attention, interest, desire, and action. Attention, interest, desire, and action. Now, imagine me, I just came online right now. Okay, my attention. Are you looking to learn a high income skill that can put from 100 to 500K in your pocket without leaving your room? That is what attention. Then listen to what I have to say. 95% of Nigerians don't know this, but I am going to be telling you this for free. It's a secret hack I've used. What am I doing? I'm persuading. I am boosting your interest. The next thing is what? Desire. Now I'm going to be showing. After you now finish saying this, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do this in my XYZ program. This program will help you it will not arouse your desire. Now, the next thing is, if you're interested in this program, then click the link below so that you can join. That is action. That is what this AIDA formula is. The purpose is very, very simple. It helps you it guides a reader from noticing your message to becoming emotionally interested to wanting the solution and taking action. You understand, guys? So this is how the journey, this is how it works. Number one, it starts with a headline. It also comes with the headline, all those headline stuff we did yesterday. Now, I'm not going to bore you with many talks with the AIDA. We are going to be using the prompt to write one headline today. I've already prepared a prompt in this book for you. So this is the prompt we are going to be using. So let me explain the PAS formula. The PAS formula is PAS copywriting formula. This one is an emotional copywriting formula, and the goal is to drive action. Now, PAS is one of the simple and most powerful copywriting formula ever created. What does PAS stand for? PAS stand for number one. PAS stand for problem. P stand for problem. A stand for agitation, and S stand for solution. How is this problem, solution, and solution used? Problem, agitation, solution used. Now, let me explain it. Imagine I came on your screen right now and I said, and I started saying something like 95% of Nigerians don't have 1 million naira in their pockets, and they may never really have because of how the country is bad. That is the problem. 95% of Nigerians don't have up to 1 million naira in their accounts, and they may never really have this money until they do this particular thing I'm about to show you right now. They start agitating. Agitation means, in 2025, in 2020, life was better. You can take 100 naira in the supermarkets and buy this and buy that and buy that. But today, you can't buy that again. And do you know why? Because of inflation. And one of the ways you start complaining in your copy, and your complaining is just something that can resonate with your audience. Yesterday, a bottle of water was 50 naira. Today, we are buying it for 100 naira. How do you want us to live? Now, after you finish agitating, then the next thing you bring is the solution. You can now tell somebody, you transition into the solution by telling them now how you can escape this brokenness and everything is just by doing the exact thing I did 7 months ago that made me consistent 1 million naira monthly. And I'm going to be showing you this. Number one, I've put everything in my course called the AI Profit for Optimization, blah, 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 system management, treatment, numerical analysis, complex analysis, real analysis, mathematics. Then you can buy this program for XYZ amount. So you can see, I took you from a problem to agitation, then I took you to solution. Are you guys understand? Did you guys understand what I am just trying to say? You guys understand what I'm trying to say? If you can understand, type yes, I understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to use now. I want to ask you a question. Out of these two formulas, which one do you like? Which one would you like to use when you're writing your copy? Would you like to use the words, would you like to use the PAS formula, or would you like to use the AIDA formula? Now, let's do some little practical. So today we are going to be using this tool called ChatGPT, and the website is chatgpt.com. So it's a simple tool that many of us know. And when you go on ChatGPT to bring you up to a page like this, how many of you can resonate to all these things I've been saying? All right, somebody said AIDA, beautiful. Now, you know, so how are we are going to write a copyright now. I think today I said I'm going to give you an assignment so that you're going to package it for me and submit it with that formal assignment. So how are we going to get a job to write on now? We need a job to write on. Now, should we get a job from Upwork? No, it will take a long time. Should we get a job from LinkedIn? Go over to job search. Where is the job search? And type copywriting here and find one remote job here. Or instead of doing all these things, let's just tell AI to give us a job. So I'm going to prompt AI and tell AI that I am a beginner copywriter, and I want to practice using real time jobs. Kindly give me 5 jobs on sales letter to pick one and execute. All this English, I hope ChatGPT understands. So, you know, so what I told it was to give me 5 jobs. So I'll just pick one and execute. So number one, it gave me the words job one, online course sales letter. The client is a business coach. WhatsApp product is WhatsApp income blueprint. Price is 15K. The promise is to help beginner copywriter learn how to make money using copywriter. I think that is a very, very simple one. Number two, weight loss program sales letter. A client is a fitness coach, and the product is toward 30 days belly fat challenge. Beautiful. And the price of that product is what? A 10K. The promise is lose belly fat without expensive gym membership. Beautiful. Number three, relationship ebook sales letter. Client is an ebook. Client is a relationship expert, and the product is how to make a man commit. Price is 5K. The promise is to help women understand commitment psychology, and build healthier relationship. Very, very good. So let me see. Number four, copywriting course sales letter. Let's leave this one. Number five, real estate sales letter. The client is a what? Property company, and the product is a land at a developing estate. Price is 3.5 million naira. Promise affordable land with high potential, a high appreciation potential. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is to you right now. Which one should we pick? Should we pick the WhatsApp income blueprint? Should we pick the weight loss, the belly fat weight loss? Should we pick the what? How to make a man commit? Or we should pick the real estate one? I'm going to be doing everybody please vote in the comment section. Vote, 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 vote. Everybody vote in the comment section. Everybody votes in the comment section. Which one should we pick? Which one should we pick? Okay. Which one should we pick? Somebody said weight loss. Okay. Okay, somebody said let's use weight loss. I think I'll go with this weight loss. Okay. I think many people have voted for weight loss, belly fat. I think let's go for belly fat. Belly fat is somewhat sensible. So it's quite harder. So it's a kind of sales letter that you can be seeing in real time. So why not just use that? Now let's go. So this is it. So weight loss program. Now let me tell you something. Do you know why AI is so good? AI has once you get a prompt, everything is finished for you. So now maybe Your clients now gave you this job now. Weight loss, weight loss program sales letter. Client is a fitness coach, blah blah blah. Now, guess what we are going to do right now? I hope you guys can see my screen. We don't even need to stress ourselves. All we just need to do is to what, go over to this our book that we wrote. This book that I wrote on, as an authority in copywriting, I have a lot of copywriting books. So just depends on the one you want. So I'm going to go over to my AIDA copywriting, AIDA sales copy prompts. So today we are going to use AIDA to write this one. Now, what does this AIDA prompt says? It said, as a world-class direct response copywriter, I want you to write a persuasive sales letter using AIDA copywriting framework. Now, you put the product here. What we are going to do is that we are going to change this. We're going to put the products. We're going to insert the audience, target audience. We're going to put the desire. Then we're going to put the key features of the product. We add the benefits. We add testimonials. We add the price. And we add guarantees. That is just what we are going to do. And we are just going to tell ChatGPT to write everything. So we are going to be doing that right now. So we are just going to copy these prompts. So I'm going to copy this prompt right now. So I'm going to copy everything here. And when I copy everything here, now the other ones, the down ones here is just it's just giving it context. It's just giving all those things I said context. So I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it to this ChatGPT. Remember, we are doing number 2. So I'm going to paste it here. Now, unfortunately, this is just a plug and play system. So you don't even need to stress yourself. So now the product, what is the product? The product is, what is the product? 30 days words, 30 days challenge. So I'm just going to paste the product here. I'm just going to paste the product here, 30 days. Now, the audience is, the next thing is the audience. Where is the audience? I hope you guys can see. The audience is, I am going to copy this one here. Copy this one here and paste it here. Now, when you're getting a client, your client is going to give you all this information. Your client will give you all this information. And even you're going to get all this information through what's communicating with your client. So what is the goal? The desire of this sales copy is to generate the desired results. Okay, what do your customer want? So what do your customer want? They want so you just, let's use this promise as a desire. So we just add it here. Now the key features of this now what is this product? This is a challenge. The key features, then I'll just tell AI to randomly use your intelligence to craft out some key features. Then the benefit of this product. So I'll also tell it to randomly use your intelligence to craft out this one. Anything that is not provided, you can just tell AI to do the job for you. Do you understand? Anything that is not that probably you don't have the information, you can tell AI to produce it for you. So randomly use your intelligence to get this one. Randomly use your intelligence to craft out some benefits. So the testimonial, you can also tell it to add 4 testimonials. Then the price, what is the price that they are selling the product? 10,000 naira. Then we can just tell it, can just paste it here. Then the guarantee, the guarantee is that a guarantee. What is a guarantee? A guarantee is just something when you're buying something, like if you go and buy ugu in the market, or a guarantee is that if you're buying fufu and egusi soup, the guarantee is that you'll be filled up. So what is the guarantee when you buy this program? So the guarantee in 30 days, if you don't, if you do not see change, then request a refund. Request a refund. Request a refund. Let's just leave it like that. Then the urgency is the urgency is just like telling somebody to take action now. The urgency is limited for 24 hours, only. Now, the scarcity means, what does scarcity mean? A scarcity means something that is not in abundance. You understand? So you can just insert scarcity and tell it just for like only 50 people will be accepted, and we currently have 29. You understand? So when we've done all these things, then we'll now tell AI towards, we've given AI the most important information. They will now tell AI towards write this copy. Now, many of you may not be able to get this very, very clear because it's on the screen. But you can see, write this sales copy using this exact structure, the headline. Now we can now tell it towards add headline. We can now tell it towards use the how to headline framework. Now, remember the thing we did yesterday. Now, for the hook, you can now tell it towards use problem amplification hook. Use problem amplification hook. You can see, if you don't know copywriting on your own, you will not you're not going towards, okay, let's use story hook. Use story hook. If you don't know copywriting by yourself, you will not be able to write this copy. So now let's leave every other thing. Every other thing is just copy and paste. You're going to do them by yourself. So at the end of the day, we are just going to click on words, send. And immediately we send, AI is just going to do its work for us. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what AI can do. Now, to lose stubborn belly fat in just 30 days without starving yourself or paying for an expensive gym membership. You understand? Then this is the hook. Can you guys see? 3 months ago, Chinedu looked at himself in the mirror and couldn't recognize the person staring at him. His shirt felt tighter, his energy level were dropping, and every time he promised himself he would start exercising on Monday, life got in the way, work, family. Now, I'm going to be telling you guys something. You see all these things like this, work, family, all these things, you need to add bullets to them. So this work, you're going to add a bullet. Family, you're going to add a bullet. What is a bullet? I'm going to show you what a bullet is. Now, after AI has given you all these things, all you just need to do is copy all these things. Copy it and go to your Google Docs. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to write copies with AI, you need to if you want to write copies in copywriting, you need to have Google Docs. Google Docs is where you write your copies. So that it will be easy for your client to access it. So now that we've opened a new Google Docs, we're just going to paste it here. You can see all the old sales copy we've written. We are just pasting it here. This is where we are going to start arranging it right now. Now, the first rule about headline is never capitalize all your headline. This is AI, so AI is going towards capitalize everything, but we can just tell it towards now there are many things we can even do. We can just tell AI towards remove all the AI indicators, but we'll not do that. So I'll just tell AI towards I'll just paste this thing back to AI. I'll say thank you. I'll just tell it thanks. Kindly give me this copy again, but remove all the AI indicators. What are AI indicators? Indicators are things like hooks, interest. You cannot be sending this to your clients. Problem identification. You cannot be writing it for your clients. Desire building. You cannot be writing it for your clients or the people that will be reading. So you need to remove this. All these things are just guide for you as a writer. You understand? Most times when you are even writing copies, there are supposed to be pictures that would always come in between, so that the pictures are the things that is going to demarcate all these your writings. Do you understand? But right now we are just writing in Google Docs, so it's just going to be all text. And one of the things we are just going to be using to differentiate is just the bold, italic, spacing, and all that. Guys, are you tracking? If you're tracking, type in the comment section. Just type I am tracking. Just type I am tracking. Just type I am tracking. I feel like everybody is not paying attention. If you're tracking, type in the comment section. Type I am tracking. So I'm going to tell AI right now, give me this copy again, but remove all the AI indicators and do not capitalize all the headline. Just capitalize the first letter of each word. You can see. So that is what we are going to do right now. So it's going to give us the word headline again. It's going to give us the copy again. You can see. So right now, AI has even done all the editing for us. You can see AI is so beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So we are going to remove this copy. We are going to delete this copy, and we are going to paste the new one, because AI did all those editing that we are supposed to do by ourselves. So right now, AI has done it for us. So we just need to copy. And if I copy, I'll just paste it here. And when I paste it here, you're good to go. Then the next thing is we don't even need to do so much thing again. All we just need to do right now is just to start adding some bullets here. So add some bullets here. How do you add bullets? You go over towards. Guys, are you tracking? If you're tracking, whether you're listening, replay, because I will leave this for a replay for some time, just type I am tracking in the comment section. All right. So now we're going to be adding bullets. Where is the bullet itself? Now the bullet, you can find bullets in what formats. When you go to formats, you click on. Now you can use this thing on your phone. You click on formats, then you click on what bullets. You click on bullets. You click on this. You can see. So this is called the bullet. This that thing. So that is called the word bullet. So we're going to add another bullet here. So we're going to add all the bullet for the offers. Do you understand? We're going to add all the bullets for the offers. The reason why we add bullets is to make the work fine. Because aside from writing copies, you also need to appeal to your audience, appeal to the people that are reading. So you can see there's a difference between this and this. Do you understand? Can you guys see it? No, you guys are not really listening. Can you guys see the difference? Can you guys see the difference between writing just normal? Let me show you guys. All right. Yeah. So that is it, my people. Let me share my screen like this. So you can see the difference between writing using these bullets and not doing anything. You can see the difference. So it's very, very important. So for this place, you can use the bullets. You can use these bullets. Then for another part, maybe when you're not talking about the bonus, you can now use another bullet. All these things are just to make it so beautiful and appealing for your audience. Do you understand? So this is exactly how to write copies. Now, let me tell you something. Don't take everything AI gave you. Now, another thing you should do, another thing that is very, very important when you're writing copy is that immediately you finish, copy this thing here, highlight everything and give a double line spacing. So for us to give a double line spacing, we go over to line spacing, increase it to double line, because I'm going to be telling you guys to submit your assignment using Doc. So if I see any clumsy work, I'm just going to send it back. I may not even review it. Do you understand? So this is it. So you rename your copy. When you rename your copy, then the next thing that you will do, which is the most important thing, ladies and gentlemen, This is very, very important for the people that will be writing for clients. For the people that will be writing for clients, this is the very, very important. You need to go over to file. When you go over to file, you go over to share. When you go over to share, you click on what share to others. Now, when you click on share to others, you're going to see it here. You're the owner, so you're the one that can access it. You click on what this one. I don't want to call the name because of Then you click on anyone with the link. You change it from what only you change it from restricted to anyone with the link. This is for your clients. So that anytime you come back here and click on share, if you click on copy and you paste it for your clients, and just like me, if I go to another browser now and paste it, if I go to another browser and paste it, it will just come out straight. So let me even show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm going to come out from here. I'm probably going to share my screen again. So I'll go to another browser entirely. So if I copy that link, if I go to another browser entirely in my computer, maybe I open another Chrome browser and I just paste that link here. This Chrome browser doesn't have my particular, in whatever. So if I paste it here, this is what is going to be showing. This is what my clients will be seeing. Do you understand? And as the owner of the thing, I can see that yes, I can see my client. This the like the owner of the work, and I'm currently online, and you can see my cursor here. You can see my cursor here. So you can be your client cannot edit it, but your client will only be able to read it. You can see. So anything you write, this is what your clients will be able to read. So you need to make it so fine so that your clients will be willing to just pay your money and go. You can see. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly how to write copies with AI. There's a lot to do here, but there's a lot to do. So now, another thing I'd like to teach you guys is the final thing I'd like to teach you guys is now, I'm not going to be doing any editing this copy. It is your own job to, and when I give you an assignment, you go and find how to do some edit by yourself. Don't just go and submit any shabby copy for me or your clients. You have to go scrutinize it. But let me tell you something, AI will do the work for you. Almost 100% of the work. Let's just say 80%. Your job is just to make sure you prompt well. Now, this is where your job is. Your job is now, for the assignment you're going to be submitting to me, I want you guys to do something. Open a Google Drive. So open a Google Drive. Go to drive.com.google.com. Then open a Google Drive for yourself. Then create a new Google Drive. Create a new folder. Then you now name it something like you name it something like you just name it with your name. What is your name? Find your name. Example Onyeka or whatever. Example Onye, just your name and your surname. Then you create the file. When you create it, then you enter your file. Then you start submitting. Then you just whatever you. Are you sure that will not be too much? I just wanted you guys to, because the reason I want to do this is I want you guys to start building your portfolio, because if I don't do it like this, so you go over to your work, you go over to your work, your main work, then click on this, then download it as either PDF, download it as PDF. There's one you guys did yesterday. So when you download it as PDF, then when you download it as PDF, you just upload it to your drive. You upload it to your drive. I'm sure many of you can do this, because if you can't do this, then you're not even ready for copywriting. And when you upload it to your drive, you put it here like this. So when you do this like this, you submit your sales letter writing, and you submit that your headline assignment I gave you yesterday. Now, during the course of this training, I'm going to give you like 3 assignments, and this is from those 3 or 4 assignments I am going to give you your certificates. You all are going to get a certificate after this 5-day training for free. Depends. You're going to get a certificate after this 5-day training, but it is going to be dependent on whether the assignment, the level of assignment you've done. So that is it. So when you drop your sales copy assignment, the one I'll give today and the one I gave yesterday, then if you want me to access the link, go over to your name, then click on the same thing, click on share, then go over to share and change it from only you towards anybody with the link. Change it from only you to anybody with the link. Is the same way. From only you towards anybody with the link. Oh, why is it slow? So you can change it from only you to anyone with the link. So when you change it like this, once you click this link and submit it to me, now let's go to our other browser. This is our other browser. If I click on it, bam, and click here, this is what I'm going to see when I open your work. I will see your name, I'll see everything, and I'll mark your assignment. So if you want your assignment to be marked, if you want me to review it, and if you want to get the certificate for this program, this 5-day challenge, then your job is towards make sure you do the assignment I'm going to be giving you. Just a few assignments. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is saying for free? You guys, like the little, yeah, at least you guys. But anyway, that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have gotten value so far, don't even type value in the comment section. Just put a clap for me in the comment section. Everybody clap for me in the comment section. If you don't clap for me, then you're an ingrate. Put your clap emoji in the comment section. Everybody drop a clap emoji in the comment section. Show me that you're grateful for this class that we've learned. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. If you've gotten value from today's class, the sales letter writing, everything, who is butterfly lights? Upon all the abundance of smileys you have in your phone, you only drop one clap. Now we are talking. So if you've gotten value, who is putting clapping? Okay, somebody is saying I'm tracking. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. Now, let me tell you something. For the people that got the headline book yesterday, I am going to be giving you a free copy of this sales letter writing. I'm going to be giving you a free copy of that book for free. Now, for the people that bought that book I sold yesterday, the one I gave you guys yesterday, the headline book, and the hook book. Now, for the people that did not buy it, you're not going to be getting the sales letter writing for free. But and the price have increased. So if you want to get it right now, I'll put the price at what 5,000 naira. So even if you want to get it now, it is now 5,000 naira. If you pay 5,000, you'll be getting the headline book, you'll be getting the hook book, and you'll be getting the sales letter book. You're also going to be getting a free mini course on copywriting. Then you're also going to be getting a free course on copywriting. Then you'll be getting a practical. So it's 5,000 naira if you're interested in getting on board today. If you want to get the program today, I'll drop the account details in the maybe there. So how many of you want to get it? I saw many people were procrastinating yesterday. So if you want to get it, it's 5,000 naira. But as a very cheerful man I am, for this night alone, if you're going to be getting this night, I'm going to be giving you guys grace. For the people that want to get that book this night, you also want to get the 3-in-1 book, I'm going to be leaving it for only this night for like 2,000 naira. So these are the details here. You're going to be getting the words sales letter writing book. You're also going to be getting the words hook book. You're also going to be getting the words headline book. Now see everything you're going to be getting. Number one, the headline book. You're going to learn how to write, how to headline. That is 20 headlines to write high converting sales letter. Number one. You're also going to be getting the words, the sales letter copywriting book, the book I used to teach about sales letter today, and you're going to be getting the free copyright AI prompts. Now you're also going to be getting a free 5 videos walkthrough on copywriting. I'm also going to be giving you a bonus practical workbook for that, so that you can practicalize all these ones. This is just for you to practice. Then everything you're going to be getting it for. The total value is 16,000 if you were to buy them one by one, because The headline book is 3,500. The hook book is like 3,000. This sales copy book, I was supposed to sell it at 6,000. Then the videos is another price. But I'm giving you everything because I love you. Yes, I love you. I'm giving you everything for 2,000 naira tonight. So let me change the price for serious people only. This is the last time I'm going to be selling this book. It's even the last time I'm even going to be talking about it. Why the people that bought yesterday, just go over to your link and you're going to see you're going to see it updated. So if you're interested, send your 2,000 naira to my money point 9031836907. So if you're interested, send your 2,000 naira there and I'm going to be onboarding you. Then send your proof of payment number, to my number specifically. Yes, this is going to help you to also do the assignments. When you have these three books, it will help you do the assignment because I'm going to be giving you an assignment today. So if you have these three books plus the practical book, it's going to help you do the assignments well. And another thing is that for the people that buy this book, maybe they'll be only the people that will be eligible for my certificate. So there are a lot of benefit just getting the book, just registering your name in my class and all that. So that is by the way. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so honored to have you guys here sitting with me for more than an hour, listening to me. Finally, that one was clap. If you got value, sincerely got value from everything we've done today, I want you to just type value in the comment section. If you've gotten value from everything we've done today, type value in the comment section. And let me tell you something. One of the ways to get results is not just by hearing, it's by practicing. It's by practicing. Do you understand? It's by practicing. Is this book still available on the bookshop in case I feel like it's available in the book, it's not available in the bookshop. If you want it, the books are not so much, there are not many pages, so you can go to the printer and print it by yourself. You understand? If you want it, so instead of you paying me 16K, use the remaining, just pay me 2K, then use the remaining money and print it in the printing office. One pages, just very, very cheap. So or you just like this book, this is the last time it is ever going to be this price. So if you're missing it today, then I think you've missed a lot. With that being said, thank you so much, guys. Now, let me tell you what we are going to be doing tomorrow. We are going to be building our portfolio tomorrow. I don't know whether we are going to be having a live class, but I think we are going to be having a live class because I'm going to be showing you how to build your portfolio. Yes, tomorrow is portfolio building. On Thursday is how to get a job. Then on Fridays, I'm going to be showing you how to take this your landing page, all these your copies you've written. I'm going to show you how to build a website that you can put it there. This is just a value part. Imagine I use my money to bring you guys here, and I'm now using my data again to still teach you guys. Many of you should open your ears. That all these things you will pay for them eventually. Now that you can get them free, enjoy it and implement. With that being said, yes, you can use your phone. You can use your phone. You can use your phone. All these things I am teaching are phone friendly. See, I started copywriting with my phone. I did not have a laptop. I started copywriting with my phone. There was nothing like a laptop. It was phone all through. I started copywriting in my small room. This is where I was doing copywriting. This was my house in Surulere, Lagos. The only thing I had was a fan and a speaker, and I had like two phones. One was a Samsung J3, 6 gig RAM, and 2 gig space, 2 gig RAM. You understand? The phones were not even that much, but I was using it to do this thing. But then I did not know about all these tools. But right now I know all these tools, and you guys can get it for free. This is for free. The tools, Google Docs is for free. You understand? So everything you can do them with your phone. You understand? So if you're going to be paying for the book right now, do that. Pay now and send me the proof of payment in my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is 09031836907. Don't allow anybody to scam you in the group. If it's not Bossuhzi, then don't listen to that person. Now, for the assignment, I'm going to be dropping it in the group. So I'll be dropping it before the night runs out. Good night and God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Value, 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 value. Tomorrow we are going to be doing questions. Tomorrow we are going to be doing questions. Yes, you don't need a laptop. Tomorrow we are going to be doing questions and answer. Thank you so much, Favor. Good night, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.